Story time about how I found out my boyfriend was cheating on me with men. A few years back, I was dating a guy who was 10 years older than me. I was in college and he was working as a paramedic in a big city and a volunteer firefighter for his hometown. He had been open and honest about his past with me about fooling around with a few guys. I was accepting of it and never thought much of it because we had what I thought an honest relationship. About a year into our relationship, I was at his house one day hanging out with him when he had gotten a phone call about an event for his fire department that he'd forgotten about. He quickly put on his formal uniform, kissed me goodbye, and rushed out of the door. He said it would only be around an hour or so I decided to stay at his house and wait for him. It was normal for him to leave randomly to respond to fire calls for his local fire department. I started doing my school paper on my iPad and decided to switch over to his laptop to do the rest because it was easier. I didn't plan on snooping, but he had left his Facebook open and I kept hearing a notification that someone was messaging him. I went to close out the Facebook and realized it was someone I had never heard of before. I saw an alarming message about a BJ from this guy. At this point, I couldn't help myself and I needed to know more, so I started reading the chat between them. It only got worse from here.